From inspiring thoughts to selling products, Instagram keeps rolling out tools that help business owners succeed on the photo sharing social media platform. When optimized, it can help promote travel, boost brands, and increase sales. There is no doubt it can help you form a more personal connection with your customers. But how do you stay on top of all of these opportunities? Meet Danilo Cerqueira, founder and CEO of TempoVip, a benchmark destination management company in Portugal that has the answer. By embracing 2020, Danilo created a virtual library with thousands of short one-minute videos with footage of world-class sceneries, unique experiences, and epic journeys throughout Portugal. His idea? To offer this incredible content on a white label format to the top travel advisors for free in order to inspire travelers to visit Portugal. Join me on a casual chat with Danilo and learn all about it.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is a pleasure to be back with yet another fun and interesting conversation. We have a very good friend of ours, close partner, Danilo Cerqueira, who is the CEO of TempoVip. Danilo, thank you so much for joining us. It's a pleasure to have you back for yet another chat.
Okay. Hi, Tina. Hi, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here with you today and to share some exciting ideas about the future and to have this conversation with you and share here some ideas and some good inspirational thoughts that we have had in the last year.
Considering everything we've been through, very few people, and for that matter, companies, have been able to really embrace this situation and take on the opportunity that it presented. You've managed to lead TempoVip fearlessly. I've seen, I've been very connected with the market, and I've seen very few companies and individuals that have been able to really take advantage of the positive side of this ordeal.
Ironically, was a great year. But financially, maybe not. Business-wise, surely not. But I think it was a really, really great year. I was joking with I remember I was joking with my partner saying that we were going to make a tattoo saying #2020, because actually at the end of the year, after everything that we have passed through, when we look at back how we grow, the chance that we have to evaluate so many things in our life, and even in the company, we never had time to think about the best way to grow or what we could do to really change the status quo, and 2020 gave us that opportunity. So on the first period, it was really, really hot. And our goal at that time was keeping healthy. But when I say healthy, it's mentally healthy, physically, very important, and spiritually. And when I say spiritually, I mean in terms of energy. There was so many bad incoming information coming from so many places that block yourself from there. Do not be blind by all of that information. Really allowed us to keep the focus on middle and long-term perspective, because the reality would not change. It was not in our hands to change that reality, but the way we were looking at that was what really makes the whole change. And for that, we have to keep that energy outside, mentally healthy, and also physically healthy. So we took all the measures, but at the same time, we want to keep the excitement. That is what really makes the whole difference.
No, it's unbelievable to watch you from a distance, unfortunately, because I haven't been able to get to Portugal despite my desire. I wanted to talk about specifically the social media and the creation that you've really invested time in. Tell us a little bit about that journey of where you invested your time and what you've done with TempoVip, because I think it's amazing.
Okay, first of all, one of the things that with all the time that we had, we start to take a look inside and start to really see, try to discover what was the problems that we can solve. I mean, that's the only way that anyone can make money in any industry, right? So, before that, we were more concerned about concept. We were more concerned about our operational side. We're more concerned about developing new products. We're more looking into ourselves and not for the full picture. So 2020 gave us the chance to look at the full picture. And when we look at the full picture, you realize that on the development side of the luxury tourism, you have great new properties all over the world, amazing undiscovered off the beaten track destination that start to be sold, amazing activities and experiences related to the wellness, to the nature, to family. Everywhere people were concerned, having exactly the same concern that we were having, like making new products to attract new clients, okay? And we never really looked to the other side. I mean, to the distribution side, okay? On the 20s, when internet was still a baby, our main asset was the information. We knew which were the best restaurants, what was the best hotels, everything what to do in that specific region. So we, as a tourism leaders, we have the information in our side, and that was our power. Internet came for democratize, for make the information more democratic. Now all the clients have the information all the time. At that time, when the information was with us, we just have to worry about put together a beautiful package, explain to the client with beautiful pictures and a beautiful description, and he could imagine how his trip was, and he would be delighted. And that's why he buy the first trip, and then he trusts on us, and he come after and after and after. Okay, on the last 10 years, things have changed radically. I mean, the way people consume information have changed radically. And then when you add this different way of consuming information with the fact that they have more information, the only thing that remains is the trust that they have in you as a professional. Doesn't matter if I'm selling a 3K package, a 30K package, or 200K package, the information I give for the client to evaluate is photos and descriptions. When he used to see short 15-second videos that sell him feelings, that sell him dreamings, that sell him expectations, emotions, and that costs him nothing. He just have to scroll down. So you have a lot of emotions, expectations, dreamings, and say, hey, I want you, I want you, I want to. They come to us and say, hey, I want you, and then you give him a paper and say, hey, here it is. Okay, and that's just a turn now, and that's making things a lot more complicated. He says to us, I believe in you, I trust that I will have these, but I'm not seeing that on what you're offering me. So the key point here is that our industry are not really using the tools that the 21st century and all this globalization gave to us on the best way we can. Okay, and that's the design thinking behind the whole project that we did, and I think that the outcome has been really amazing.
So incredible, this whole dynamic creation, and the way you describe it is brilliantly. I love the fact that, and so you've created this wealth of product, of content, of visuals, of desire-driven, videos, and now you're looking at giving it to the travel trade for free.
Normally, sure. When we talk about videos, the good video productions produced by the trade, okay, we're not talking about the influencers and the Instagrammers. With all the respect, they're great professionals, but they're not specialists in the destination. They're not specialists on the industry. All that they do is creating great content. I mean, they make a great drone shot in an amazing beach in Seychelles or Kuala Lumpur, 10,000 likes, and whoa, I'm the best. I mean, we as players in the industry, we want more than likes. We want revenue. We want to turn this emotion, this wow effect into revenue for our companies. So first, this is like the first goal where all of these things comes from. It's not all about inspiring, it's about put the inspiration on the right time in front of the right person when she's evaluating if she will buy your product or not. Second is what we are producing. We didn't hire a company for producing the whole video. We made our one team, and I'm the creative director, and I do the script, and I want to study about how to make films and everything, because I want someone from sales into luxury tourism to know what was the key selling point of each one of the products, and I want to capture that into the camera. That's not the same thing as someone who make films who would put just a bunch of beautiful pictures in there and will have no storytelling. So the fact that we are doing that, I am doing that with my whole team, makes the final product completely different from what normally the industry does, because either we are talking about content produced by the tourism bureau offices, and they are inspirational because they can't promote a product itself, they have to promote the destination, or you're talking about companies that make institutional videos saying, hey, here I am, I founded my company in 1923, blah, blah, blah. And that's not what the clients want to see, you see. So we're talking about beautiful content about the product that was produced by someone whose job is to sell those products. And that's why within 30, 40 seconds, all the information that the client have to know is right there. So either we sell it in 40 seconds or we don't. And either way, we win. It's a win-win situation because we don't lose time trying to explain to him why he should buy that. He look at that, and that's the supplier that we are going to hire, the activity that he's going to do in the environment that he's going to be. So if he's feel the emotion, I want to be there, it means I want to buy this, and that's what he's going to have. It doesn't feel the emotion, that's fine. We have other hundreds of opportunities, hundreds of products to offer to the client. Why give that for free? Right now, first, because I really believe on the partnering and the partnership, okay? I think that we are an ecosystem and that we don't live without others. So helping the community to generate leads is also helping ourselves and helping Portugal and helping the whole ecosystem of the Portuguese company to be alive. If they don't exist, I don't have nothing to sell. If you don't know that they exist, I'm not going to sell anything. So the whole work is about giving the travel agent state-of-art content so they can inspire their clients to travel first, inspire their client about the best that Portugal have, somehow give access to someone who is in Minnesota or is in Dallas about completely off the beaten track little experience that you have the countryside of Portugal that he would never heard about if it wasn't through that way. So I think it's a win-win situation, although it can sound I'm giving for free. Actually, what I'm doing is helping the whole ecosystem that I'm part of. And if everyone is stronger and happy, I'm healthier as well.
You produced some incredible content with oysters in this place that I've been to Portugal maybe 10 times, but you've produced some content that I look at it and I'm like, where is that and how do I get there? And I want to do that. That's the kind of feeling you get from your videos. And the truth of the matter is that I have no idea where it is. The feeling is I just want to do that, right? And of course, I think that it's that partnership that, you know, can say, okay, Danilo, I have an interested party here. Let's talk about making that happen. And then obviously, secret to the recipe is your you know, it's unique ability and know-how. And I think that's very, very special. And I think, you know, and it's something so simple as reels, you know, short dynamic videos that in a way, everybody knows who's connected to social media, that's one of the fastest way to get interaction, to get connected with your audience, to increase your followers on Instagram. And so you're doing exactly that. You're helping them increase their audience and then having more people hungry for your content. It's brilliant. It really is. I think, congratulations. I think it's a very, very cool product and idea that you've come up. There is another thing that's very special about you, and that's what you mentioned at the beginning, which is staying mentally healthy. And how are you always positive? I don't know if a lot of our audience might not know you. If you ever need a pill of positivity, there's obviously me that I'm like addicted to it. There's a Brazilian Portuguese version in Portugal. That is another person that is like, just, you know, how do you do it?
I think it's being grateful. I mean, I always look to what I have right now, even considering what I had on the past and everything that I was able to do, and be grateful for having that path and to have the chance of being here, of talking to you, of be able to have the team that I have, to make all the travels that I make, to have the capability of going, as I told you, to that oyster farm 60 years old woman with incredible history and tell her, hey, I can help you I can bring more people here. I mean, you have this uniqueness that the world have to be aware of, and let's make something incredible that also can improve your life. So helping people around me, something that make me very happy, and be grateful for what I have is something that gives me energy to fight for more every day. So I think that this positive mindset is all about that. I mean, knowing that what I can do can help people around me, and that's something that makes anyone happy, okay? And even when in short term, it is not really clear, I say, hey, come on, let's take a look on middle term and long term, and I'm pretty sure that we can come out with something incredible. So put this bad energy away becomes just a cycle, because you put it away, you start to do something great that you feel proud of, you're helping someone, then you get more energy from them, and things start to roll out. And that's why, that's my secret, that I think is not really hard to do. It's very hard to put in practice every day, but once you get used to it, I mean, there's no other way of living. The circumstances around you will always variate. The way you look at it might not, and that's my key my key secret. I always look at the situation with a positive side. I had 2 months of free time. I thought, okay, I'm a little fat, let's lose some weight, okay. And now I'm really happy with what I do. You see, I was not crying watching Netflix and say, oh, my life sucks. You see, so that's all about how you look at the situation. It's not easy for anybody, no, but surely you choose how you want to face that. And I choose be optimistic, I choose be energetic, I choose make things happen. And I think that's like a great way to look at life. And I'm very happy to be conscious of that.
That's brilliant. As an expert in all things Portugal, I have to ask you, I've been watching all of the videos, not all of them, because I know there are thousands, but so many of your videos, and I tend to fall in love with every single experience. Is there a favorite part of Portugal? Do you, or is this an impossible question?
Actually, I would say it depends on my mood. Okay, I really want to have fun. My favorite part of Portugal is Lisbon, for sure. I want to have great food. Oh, my favorite part of Portugal is the northeast, it's Oporto. If I want to have wine, then I would be like questioning between Douro and Alentejo. Oh, I want to go to the beach. Algarve and the islands for sure are the best part of Portugal. So it depends on your mood. I used to say always when someone say, Danilo, I want an incredible itinerary in Portugal. The first question I make is, for who? I have to know who is the person and what are their values, and then I'm sure we're going to come out with something incredible. But it is not really easy to find one specific place that I say, oh, that's really my favorite. I love Lisbon with all my heart, but I also love all the other 6 regions of the country. And that's why, I mean, I'm so passionate for my job, and I do that with so much excitement because I love it all. I mean, there's not even one place that I say, oh, that's so, not promote that. No, I go there and say, oh my God, I could live here. And that happened on and on and on and on.
You live there, which is great. And we're all very excited for what's going to come with Portugal. Portugal's always tends to be a step ahead of the curve, and we can't wait to be able to visit and enjoy all those experiences. And again, congratulations on these videos, they are incredible.
Okay, thank you so much, Tina. I can't wait that things come back to normal and we can really share this whole thing with everyone. As I told you, 1,200 reels, more than 200 products filmed to compose the itineraries that we're showing to the clients, a whole new concept of distribution for B2B luxury tourism. And I can't wait to share it with the whole industry, because I'm really sure that will make our lives way, way easier.
There is no doubt, much more modern, dynamic, exciting, fun, and for sure a much higher conversion, which I think is what everybody wants nowadays.
Yeah,
right?
that's we all need money. We all need money. Happiness is good, that's the first, but we also need money to continue. You know.
We're going to leave some time for questions at the end. And I just want to thank you again, Danilo. There's so much that we can talk about. We can stay here discussing forever. And I want people to know that you are accessible, that they can contact you, that you're always available, and you're passionate about Portugal. And there's so much more know your favorite side of Portugal. There's so much more that we can talk about. Maybe we can do that on another call.
Sure, sure. It was great to be here with you. We're gonna have other 2 sessions on HapFest. We prepared an amazing material, and I'm sure that everyone gonna love because we have been working on that very hard to make something like Netflix style, I would say. Really, really interesting, and I'm excited to see and to hear the feedback of everyone. So thank you so much for the invitation. It was a pleasure to be here talking with you and see you hopefully as soon as we think.